残下の太刀、南。かか10万億死大僧人。
When a Shinigami uses their Bankai in Bleach, you know that the fight is about to get more intense. A lot of Bankai have crazy abilities that even change the perception of an opponent. A few of them are capable of completely crippling an enemy and eventually killing them. While the Bankai used in the earlier arcs of the show are not as intense, we see some of awesome ones in the 1000-year Blood War arc. A lot of Zanpakuto wield even their abilities to the whole new level by evolving their Bankai. This list ranks them all based on their strength and their intensity. Number 10. Minazuki, Wielder, Retsu Unohana.
Bankai. Minazuki.
Everyone thought of Retsu Unohana as a mere healer until she finally revealed her Bankai in the 1000-year Blood War arc. Minazuki is a Bankai that covered her Zanpakuto in blood, which was quite a surprise to see considering Retsu's usually gentle demeanor. Minazuki is capable of dealing whip-like strong attacks with the blood covering their sword. It can shoot a blood projectile at an opponent, catching them off guard. Offense isn't all that Minazuki is capable of, as it can heal Unohana instantly as well. Number 9. Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi, Wielder, Byakuya Kuchiki.
Bankai. Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi.
Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi is one of the most iconic Bankai seen in the Bleach franchise. When Byakuya drops his Zanpakuto to the ground, multiple blades are summoned. They break and scatter into tiny blades that can damage an opponent severely. Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi has various forms that Byakuya uses throughout different arcs. The Ika Zenjika form, shown during the 1000-year Blood War arc, is highly strong as he hits an enemy with all the summoned Senkei sword around him. Number 8. Zaraki's Unnamed Bankai, Wielder, Kenpachi Zaraki. Kenpachi Zaraki's Bankai was certainly very anticipated by fans as it didn't disappoint. Zaraki didn't know the true names of his Zanpakuto, making him unable to use his ultimate ability for many earlier arcs in the Bleach anime, but the payoff was worth it. Kenpachi's Bankai changes Kenpachi's physical appearance, making him much stronger. His Zanpakuto resembles a clipper, which is quite strong and allows him to rip apart anything within moments. Number 7. Haka no Togame, Wielder, Rukia Kuchiki.
Bankai. Haka no Togame.
We don't see Rukia's Bankai until the 1000-year Blood War arc, and it's revealed as a satisfying one as he defeats Asnod with it. Her Zanpakuto, Sode no Shirayuki, considered the most beautiful sword in Soul Society, and when Rukia uses Haka no Togame, her vigor becomes alluring. With Haka no Togame's ability, Rukia can freeze anything to absolute zero temperature, leading opponents to the death. The area around her becomes unbearably cold as well, and once she is done attacking, she becomes immobilized for a while till her body defrosts. Number 6. Kanon Biraki Benihime Aratame, Wielder, Kisuke Urahara.
Bankai, Kanon Biraki, Benihime Aratame.
Kanon Biraki Benihime Haratame is a highly versatile Bankai depending on how Kisuke Urahara uses it. It acts like a surgeon and can change the structure of anything by operating on it, so it can inflict tremendous damage by cutting open any opponent. Urahara can also heal any fatal injuries using the Bankai on himself. like when he restores his size in the middle of the battle. It can also perform support rules for its allies, such as increasing the strength of their bodies. Number 5. Sakashima Yokoshima Hafo Fusagari. Wielder Shinji Hirako.
Bankai 坂島横島八方塞がり
Sakashima Yokoshima Hafo Fusagari can mess up the perception of anyone caught in it. It affects everyone who ends up within the range of the mist the Zanpakuto produce once the Bankai is activated. The activation animation for the Bankai includes Shinji in a flower, which is aesthetic to look at. While the Bankai does not do any physical damage to anyone, it leaves the opponent disoriented when they start attacking their allies. The distortion of reality inside the mind of any adversary is a fearsome ability to have. Number 4. Katen Kyokutsu Karamatsu Shinju. Wielder Sunsui Kyoraku.
Bankai 加点胸骨からまつ真珠
Katen Kyokutsu Karamatsu Shinju is a highly lethal Bankai that can affect anyone with a certain range, even Kyoraku himself, limiting him to only use it when his allies aren't around, considering its double-edged nature. His Bankai flashes out in 4 different acts with different abilities. The Nidanme act is very disturbing as the enemies start bleeding from the black spot covering their body. In the final act, Kyoraku cuts up his opponent's throat with the thread, leading them to death. Number 3. Zanka no Tachi. Wielder Genryuzai Yamamoto.
Bankai Zanka no Tachi.
Zanka no Tachi is a powerful Bankai with a lot of firepower within it. It can eradicate opponents in a mid-second with its scorching heat. It also increases Genryuzai's body's temperature near the sun, making him hard to approach while he is using it. With its Zanka no Tachi Minami, Kakajumanukushi Daisujin ability, he can summon the corpses of those who were killed by his Zanpakuto. Genryuzai was the only one who got close to beating Juhabaha with his Bankai alone. Number 2. Shirafude Ichimonji. Wielder Ichibe Hyusube.
紳士白筆一文字挽回ということになるんかのユハバハだった黒アリよ
The true forms of Squad Zero captains are certainly on another level with their ability to alter reality. Ichibe's Bankai, Shirafude Ichimonji, can rename something, essentially changing its essence, which gives it a new identity having the characteristic of the name. Other than objects, it also works against an enemy being. As we can see in Ichibe's battle against Juhabaha, he names him Black Ants, giving him a frail characteristic of weak insect. While he fails to beat Juhabaha, Ichibe's Bankai would have been enough to defeat any other strong opponent in Bleach. Number 1. Satatsu Karagara Shiragami no Suji. Wielder Senjumaru Sutara.
挽回茶立つからがらしがらみの辻
Senjumaru's Bankai were certainly a nice surprise to see in the anime as it was not shown in the original manga. It's so strong that the 3 other members of Squad Zero had to commit suicide just to unlock the sealed true form of Senjumaru's Zanpakuto. Her Bankai brings out different dimensions to fight multiple opponents while they are separated from each other. It's not only strong, but also visually appealing to those who find Japanese culture aesthetic. Satatsu Karagara Shiragami no Suji can distort reality for those who trap, leading them to their death.